What's going on YouTube? This is Off Top Reactions coming at you guys, and today we're going to take a little break from Harry. I'll be reacting to his new video on Friday, so be on the lookout for that. As well, I'll probably drop some 2 or 3 of his older Omegle Bars episodes over the weekend as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed, that way you guys can see those. Today, I was told this song has a crazy storyline to it. So I definitely want to check this out. It's Immortal Technique, Dance with the Devil. I don't know anything about this artist. Besides, I believe he's more so like in the underground scene, was or is. I don't know if he still raps or any of that. If you guys do know, please let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, let's waste no time. Let's hop right into it. Little old school vibe already.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams.
Okay, so yeah, so far basically it seems like he's gonna be telling us a story. I love raps that tell stories, like Eminem, you know, artists like that. So I'm excited to check this one out.
Young mind at the age of 13.
Let me rewind that a minute.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober, her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with
Didn't hesitate to squeal, so I'm guessing snitch in other terms. Yeah, I like this. It's very simple lyrics, but it's going together pretty good. So let's get back to it. Let me rewind that.
But he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had.
He fiended for props like addicts with pipes and needles. Whoo, damn.
Proved to everyone he was evil, a feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be trife never faced the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the
Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top.
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between
Don't do it, Billy. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Damn. Raping a woman? I'm guessing it's some kind of gang initiative. Damn. I hope he doesn't do that.
Going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be trife, never.
I do want to say his storytelling so far is phenomenal. Honestly, like I literally imagine every scene in my head right now.
The consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving, blood leaking through the cloth. She cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them.
Why the hell would he do that, man? Shit. And this shit probably happens too, man. That's the sad part of it all. I don't know. Let's rewind that a minute.
Silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. A broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute. She was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
You have to do all that for a spot in the crew. I mean, it blows my mind how, I don't know, it just blows my mind how people can do that type of shit, man. I don't know. It's,
felt strong, standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more pain.
no way. No way, dude. Woo. His own mother. Whoo, shit. Wow. I hope this ain't a true story. Is this a true story? Anybody know? If you know if this is a true story or not, please let me know down in the comments. This shit is crazy.
And when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate. And he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing. Cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared. But only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold. And so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go.
Please tell me he's lying on that part. Please tell me it's like some sort of figure of speech or something. He didn't actually do that shit. Because if he did, I don't know if I feel comfortable listening to this shit, you know. But let's finish it up. We got a minute left.
In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows. In every street cipher, listening to little thugs flow. He could be standing right next to you, and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
You heard what he said too. You better say never. This shit's real. Damn. Somebody in the comments down below, please tell me that story is fake and made up. I do know it probably happens. You know, gang initiatives, whatever else the case may be. Yeah, I feel like I need to go turn on a comedy or something and cleanse my cleanse my energy right now. That was dark. So yeah. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this reaction.